Flint's Club 93 is 781 show busy week, man. I'm telling you, get these artists in here. If you're an upcoming artist or maybe you've been around for a bit, you want to be on the 81 show, it's really easy to reach me, Artemis, Artimis, at club937.com. Got Vega in the building. What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Man, we go back a little bit. I'm telling you, I don't want to be partial and be like, oh, this is my friend or whatever, but we've known each other for a little bit, and the first time that I heard your music, I was like, that's not you.
That's what everybody says.
That's not you, because you got... I know you don't switch your voice up or whatever, but when you get in rap mode, like, it's serious.
Well, I mean, and most of the time when you see me, it's like professional environment.
Yeah.
So got the whole professional presence and tone going on, so I'm approachable. And
it goes away in the rap game, man. You're not holding back. Let's start right from the beginning, man. Obviously, born in Michigan, and how did it all come together? Like, did you just, like, because a lot of people are like, oh, when I was younger, I was, freestyling at school. Like, how did it come up for you?
Well, it was kind of like that. I mean, it wasn't like a whole, I've been doing this forever.
Mm-hmm.
I was really drunk in a college dorm room. I went to MSU for a couple years.
Okay.
It was a great time. And really, I mean, it was kind of like the friend group freestyling thing. And it was like everybody, it was kind of a noticeable thing that I was kind of a little bit above, where I should
above
be.
Above all the frat bros that were spitting about white girls.
Yeah.
So it started with that. Like, basically, you just got it going, and from, how long ago was college for you?
Honestly, it was like 2 years ago. So I've been doing this for relatively a short time.
So after that, you decided, to drop a project?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I had a lot of free time. I was just kind of doing everything myself, even like the whole engineering. Early stage was kind of rough, but yeah, just kind of dropping stuff, little by little.
So you were producing them and putting them together and throwing them up like that, then?
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, not even gonna hold you up. It was pretty terrible.
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
The growth, man.
And how many projects have you had out since the beginning, since the MSU days?
I mean, officially, like as far as projects go, I would say two.
Two?
There was only the beginning, which is the EP, and then recently, Rare was an EP that we dropped, just a couple songs. For the most part, it's kind of just like a single by single thing.
Right, and you do remixes as well, man. I was just on your SoundCloud, and we're gonna attach it to the article on this video. But you did a remix for that All the Way Up. That beat, man.
It's crazy.
I mean, Fat Joe's back with that one, man.
I don't know how, but
I mean, he came out of nowhere. French Montana on that as well, and you killed it too, man. I mean, listen, when a lot of these rappers come around and they do these remixes, it's one little verse and that's it. You went all the way in on that.
Yeah.
Now, is it something to where, and when this comes to your music as well, do you hear the beat and then you put the lyrics down, or do you put the lyrics down first and then?
Oh yeah, I mean, typically, I have some ideas written out, but if the beat isn't the start of it, then it's not gonna flow well.
Okay.
Ever.
So you started this a couple years ago. What has been the hardest thing about being a rapper, in Michigan and in the Flint area that you've noticed just from the come up?
Really, I mean, exposure, especially in the area that we live in. I mean, lately it's been excellent. It's been awesome, but. Usually, I mean, people don't really want to see each other doing stuff,
Right, they don't want to see nobody doing better.
Right, everybody is an enemy. And I mean, the whole mentality is kind of dying down, especially with this dope show, man. Like,
right. Yeah, and I want to talk about that too. Tia really started something. I had her in recently, and man, it's a good outlet to where you're not going into the clubs where everybody's drinking and getting smashed and something might happen.
Art gallery.
I mean, it's an art gallery. So how many times have you done the dope show?
I did it once.
You did it once.
Back in end of January.
Okay.
It was a great time, man. People really turned up for that. Like,
and the king of Flint came through, Jon Connor.
Yeah.
What was that experience like, man? Because that dude, like, he has such a status here that not many rappers have, like, in the country, as far as like coming back home. And I know you and I talked about it previously, but he had some advice to give you, correct?
Yeah. I mean, he gave me some great advice, and honestly, his advice was to not take advice. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, anybody's advice that they could possibly give you is going to be based off of what they would do if they were you. And nobody is you. You've been in your own shoes your whole life, and people can't make decisions based off of your experiences because they don't know it. So
now at the dope show, I mean, from what I've heard, I've been wanting to make it out there. It's just everyone's busy and everything, and I told Tia, I was like, you got to do it more than once a month. There's so many artists. Like, I mean, you could do it every weekend if you wanted to. And obviously, when you single it down to once a month, it's something to very much look forward to. So I understand her aspect with that, but. Was that your first time, like, performing in front of a stage? Have you done it before?
No, yeah, I've done it before.
So when you perform, do you get like those jitters, man? Do you get like those butterflies? like man, I'm gonna go up and what if I choke? Like, do you go through that, or are you confident? I mean, how does the process work?
I mean, there's a lot of confidence in it, but just because like that whole, like, I would say 2 days before it, it's just like, oh man, you gotta go through everything. Like, probably go through my song list probably like 45 times, or just crazy amounts of times, just over and over. So by the time I do get up there, like, it's all solid. But.
And with the Dope Show, you only do like a couple songs, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's limited because the card's so stacked.
Yeah, there's a lot of people going on. It's awesome.
Now, as far as Flint artists go, who do you look up to in the game? And I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be Flint, but we like to keep it local. Who do you see in the game tree like, man, they're doing stuff?
I mean, locally, I mean, there's a lot of great local artists. I mean, you know, I've talked about collaboration with David Aaron. I mean, he's dope. Like, he's star material all day. But as far as like you know, artists that I look up to, I mean, it would be people, and I mean, like, don't hate for saying it, but like people like Kanye West, not so much for the attitude, but like the
musically,
and the fact that he's just bringing so many other things into it, like the whole fashion game, and I mean, he's making a killing.
No, he's an innovator, man. That's the one thing that makes me mad is when people play on Kanye and they don't realize like his upcoming. You know, like he on the come up. You know, when he was just started. It was just nothing but project, you know, and he really made it happen. No, don't feel bad about Kanye. That's dropping a legend's name. When you take the celebrity Kim Kardashian away from it, the dude is still an amazing MC.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just a type that, like, come up in here, like, you cannot. You get any advice.
So obviously you got the two projects. If people want to check it out, and I was just looking at your SoundCloud when you brought it up a couple of weeks ago, and you got hits, man.
Yeah.
Like it's not like something that you just play around with, like, oh, like you're serious about this.
Oh yeah, I mean, we do some investing, you know, promotion and marketing and stuff like that. You know, I work with a great group of people. Got a whole movement, brand and type, you know, things like that. Yeah, man. I mean, it's just a lot of marketing.
Yeah. Now, as far as these two projects, if they want to check them out, where do they go?
I have my own website.
Okay.
It would be Vega-universe.com. VegaUniverse.com, of course, is taken. Or just SoundCloud/Vega Universe. Okay. You know, I'm on Facebook too. We got a video recently of that Fat Joe remix.
Oh, okay. See, it's serious, man. You're not playing. You're not playing. And now, when you shoot the video, when you do videos like that, who do you reach out to? Is it someone local in the area?
Yeah. I mean, a couple people that, you know, roll with us, like Cameron Tyler Videos. Definitely. Just recently started working with Evil Rico. I mean, his photography is ridiculous.
Okay. So again, SoundCloud.com/Vega Universe. They could get all the links on your website as well too.
Yeah.
And what's your Twitter?
Twitter.com @ always DTV.
Always DTV. Yeah. Vega, we appreciate you coming through, man.